Amazing Grace is another person's past from Toy Story. Yay!
Amazing Grace is
Another person's past for Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing Grace is
Another person's past for Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up, guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. And I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And so for today, we have none other than it's Peter PEZ from Funko Pop. Okay, so this is great, isn't it neat? Peter PEZ is one of those prominent spokesperson or those advertising icons for the pet dispensers. Now, who wouldn't? I mean, everybody knows about the pet dispensers. I personally am a collector of these pet dispensers. If I can show you a couple, look at this behind me. Those are actually pet dispensers. A few of my collections. I think I might have around 500, more than 500 of the pet dispensers as well. That's how crazy I am, or how staunch I am, especially when it comes to collecting toys, be they fast food toys or pet dispenser toys, or other sorts of toys that are very significant in my life, especially if they actually portray some of those cartoon characters that have been very important and are indeed meaningful in my life. Okay, just like this one, Peter PEZ. Yeah, this is wonderful. You know, as we all know, PEZ candy was originated in Austria. Okay, contrary to popular belief, this was actually, it originated in Austria. The proponent or the discoverer of the PEZ dispenser was actually Edward Haas III in Vienna, Austria. So Vienna, Austria is not only known for this very angelic voice of altar boys, but they are actually known, they should be known for the PEZ dispenser as the place of origin for the very first PEZ candies. Okay, so it started there in 1927, but once it was introduced in the United States by 1952, and making it or permeating the mainstream, so to speak, and that the PEZ candies became all the more popular. It sort of became iconic also once it set foot on the lands of the United States. Okay. And so after that, immediately after a couple of years of being introduced in the States, that they came up with really amusing dispensers for the PEZ. Before, they were packaged into tin cans, and they contain all these PEZ dispensers. And originally, the PEZ candies are just peppermints. So the word PEZ is actually some of the letters from the German word peppermints. Peppermints. It's spelled it's peppermints. Sort of unusually spelled. It's PEFFERMITZ. So they got the first word and then the middle word for in the pepper, and then the Z. It is ended with the letter Z. The peppermints, the German word for peppermint, and thus gave birth to the world-renowned PEZ candy. Okay, now like I said, after being introduced in the United States in 1952, shortly after that, by 1996, they came up with all these amazing PEZ dispensers. So from the tin cans, they got these PEZ dispensers. You have that bar, that sort of a bar dispenser of candy, and then it would have as a topper some of the heads of different popular icons like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, you can think of all those different characters, and PEZ dispenser seems to have it. Okay, now one of the more prominent and popular PEZ dispensers will have to be Peter PEZ. Okay, so he became the spokesperson, so to speak, of PEZ dispenser candies by 1970s. So I think that was at that time that Peter PEZ made his debut as a spokesperson, and he proved to be very effective in actually advertising the PEZ dispensers. And this is how Peter PEZ looks like. Okay, and then over at the side we have the cartoon, the whole body of Peter PEZ, and then at the side we have Peter PEZ and some other collectibles from the PEZ candies. Okay, we have the PEZ girl, and we have this monkey here who happens to be one of the most best-selling or most collectible of all the PEZ dispensers as well. Okay, now brace yourself because I'm actually willing to open this up for you guys. Okay, so let's open up Peter PEZ. Yeah, from the PEZ dispenser, PEZ candies. Okay. Okay, ta-da! So this is Peter PEZ outside the box. Okay, look at this guy. He has this top hat, it's color blue, and it has that exquisite logo of PEZ dispenser, which is basically made up of different PEZ candies, bricks, okay, to come up with the word PEZ as the logo. It's the most iconic and very recognizable logo of the PEZ dispenser. Okay, so this is Peter PEZ, and as you can see, he's all smiling. It kind of reminded me of Donald Duck. I mean, Ronald McDonald. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so if you happen to have the PEZ dispenser, the actual PEZ dispenser, which was released in 1970s of Peter PEZ, that might possibly fetch a very high price in the market right now if you're willing to sell it. But should you decide to keep it in your collection, that would also be a wonderful idea. And knowing that there is actually something very valuable in your collection is definitely an amazing added feather to your collection. Okay, maybe I would have second thoughts or even third thoughts of actually disposing that valuable item should I happen to have that Peter PEZ dispenser. I wonder. Yeah, actually I don't. But I'm glad I now have a Peter PEZ in this Funko Pop version of Peter PEZ. And then he has this yellow hair on the side, and the makeup is actually very, very wonderful. He looks like a very happy clown. I don't know what is it about clowns, but apparently clowns are very efficacious, very effective endorsers for a lot of products. Just take a look at Ronald McDonald. For the longest time, he's been the spokesperson for the McDonald's, and it appears that he's really very effective in selling those burgers and all those other products of McDonald's. And the same holds true with Peter PEZ for the time that he was actually the most prominent endorser of PEZ dispensers. Yeah. I guess the reason why PEZ is still thriving and still very ubiquitous in a lot of countries is because of part of the endorsements made by Peter PEZ. Okay, so this is a wonderful, lovable character from PEZ dispenser, and as you can see, he's wearing this jumpsuit, red jumpsuits, and he's also wearing the polka dot long sleeve, and he has that red tie. And the shoes, the brown shoes, are somewhat reminiscent of Ronald McDonald's shoes. I guess all clowns would have oversized shoes, but this one is colored brown though. But the socks, they're uncannily similar to the socks of Ronald McDonald, the red and white stripes. Isn't that awesome, or was it just pure coincidence, or is it because clowns just simply love the red and white striped socks? So it appears to be a staple in their wardrobe, in their outfit. Okay, and he's wearing some white gloves, very reminiscent of Disney characters. Yeah, it's very Disney-esque. I mean, to have a cartoon character or a character wearing gloves. Yeah. And then, on the other hand, Peter Pez is actually holding that wonderful vintage Peter Pez dispensers. His own Pez dispensers is something that he's also keeping for himself as one of his collection. I mean, if I were to have my own Pez dispensers, I would definitely keep one or keep a couple, because that is really something. You must have achieved something to have your likeness or your countenance in a Pez dispenser. I mean, that will be awesome. You know what? I'm hoping that my cartoon character, the Amazing Grace, which appears every Sunday in the Philippines' longest running newspaper, Manila Bulletin, would have her face or her head in a Pez dispenser as well. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, so this is it. Now I must say, this Peter Pez is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for every amazing grace to come to our lives, be it in the form of this Peter Pez from Funko Pop. Yeah, I'm very happy about this particular toy as an additional toy in my collection, and also be thankful for Pez, for the Pez candies, as well as these wonderful Pez dispensers. And I'm very thankful for Edward Haas III, who originated this Pez candies. And the rest, as they say, is history. Once these candies became very popular, as well as the dispenser, I'm just hooked. They are wonderful collectibles indeed. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I would like to thank you for tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, and I hope to see you again with our next one. So until the next Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, bye bye and see you around. Here's Peter Pez. Yay!